Hello. Okay, here is a question from Eleanor. Eleanor says, I wonder if you notice change in your patients. Oh, I'm going to substitute patients for clients just because I'm not a medical doctor, so I feel a bit odd saying patients. Clients, when they start or decide to fully recover. Can you see what changed their way of thinking? Like something they finally get or whatever you can notice. Maybe some sort of letting go, rage to get over it with. It would be interesting to hear what everything you notice different and maybe some commonalities in your clients that decide to jump into the real recovery game. I don't know that. I think for a lot of us, there isn't this sudden moment when we decide to recover as much as there's years and years of weariness that lead up to that moment of us just going, I'm done. And when somebody says I'm done, usually what I find the next thing that comes along is relief. So I have a lot of people in their consultation that will just start crying, and they start crying because they're relieved. They're relieved because they know they don't have to do it anymore. They know that they've decided to recover. And I remember that really well. I just remember the relief that came with, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to restrict food anymore. It was, especially with the compulsive movement, the relief that came when I properly decided I'm not going to do it anymore. It was just beautiful, honestly. And I think that's a really beautiful moment. There's a lot of emotional reactions that come after that. A lot of the time anger, a lot of the time regret, all of that crap. That's normal, isn't it? But I think what you're really asking about is, what do I notice that brings people to that moment? I don't know. Like I said, I just think a lot of the time we just get worn down by ourselves because it's shit. Not all the time though. I have certainly worked with a number of clients who may have only had an eating disorder for a couple of months. They may have just been at that point where they're sort of dipping their toe into the eating disorder, and they're smart enough to realise, this is going to be a bit shit, isn't it? And they pull their toe out. They book a session then and there and go, I think I'm developing an eating disorder and I think it's going to be crap. And that to me is a wonderful thing. Wish I'd done it. I wish I'd done that. Anyway, I didn't though, did I? No, I was one of those that jumped right into it and stayed there struggling for a very long time. So I would say that overall what I notice most when people decide to recover is weariness. Just so tired of it. And that's usually followed by, it can be excitement, it can be a load of different emotions. But maybe that's the difference. When I meet somebody who says, oh yeah, I want to recover, I can usually really tell if they mean it or not, because a lot of people are quote unquote in recovery. They're not really doing recovery. They're just saying that they are. They're just sort of flirting with it. It's not the same, is it? Don't flirt with recovery. No, just get on in there. Enjoy it. True, a lot of things in life really, isn't it? All right, bye.